Okay guys, welcome back to the channel, Shantina's Life. So as the title suggests, I'm going to tell you about my labor and delivery experience. So Jalea is now 2 weeks, right Jalea? Yeah, doing the diaper change. So she is now 2 weeks old. She's doing well. All right, so let's jump right into it.
Life don't get better by chance, get better by change. Life don't get better by chance, yeah, yeah. Only you can be that change you wanna be. We all know that tomorrow has no guarantee.
So guys, first of all, there are a lot of different signs of labor, because what I went through with my first, I did not experience that with Jalea. Okay, so okay. You okay, mama? Huh? Okay guys, so as I was saying, so every labor is different, because what I went through with Jelani, I did not experience it with Jalea. So about, what was it, I was probably 36 weeks, so just hit 9 months, right? And I lost some of my mucus plug when I was 18 weeks. Yeah, so that did freak me out. Me did cry. And then I lost the rest of it, I think, on when I was 36 weeks. Yeah, so I was like, okay, that is a sign of labor, so it can be between a couple of days to a couple of weeks. So I did call my OB and I told her that I lost my mucus plug, and she was like, yeah, it's a sign of labor, but it can lead up to a few weeks until the time we actually do. And I said, okay. Couple days after that, I started to like this whole heap of water, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was like a whole heap of water. I mean, I said, this not feel like discharge, just like this just never happened before. So call the doctor, tell the doctor again. Them tell us, say, oh, when you're close we have baby, your discharge get heavier and whatever. So I said, this on a discharge. So I said, all right, we can put on one couple, it did ease up. Yeah, ease up. Couple days after that, it come, me lie down in the bed, and it come just rushing down. I mean, I say, no man, I'm a water break. I'm going to the bathroom. It did too little bit for your water break. Alright. The night after that, no, the same night, because I did the morning, the same night I got, when I showered, I was like, alright, I'm gonna put a pad on, just one of my regular pad, to see what it is, because it did stop. Alright. After I put on the pad, I wake up. The entire night nothing happen. I get up and meet people like a lot. Like every hour I get up and use the bathroom. In the morning when I wake up now, if I go shower, whoosh, one whole heap come down. And I say, I was telling my husband that this not feel right. Anyways, I called my OB again. She said, okay, come down to triage and let us check you. They said they're going to test the fluid that is coming out. Anyway, went to triage. They sent me back home. When I got home, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, fine. Then I'm still continuously tell my husband say something not right. And he must say, me love worry too much. Me need to relax. I say, alright. The following day after me leave triage, me what did I do? Oh, I went to the bathroom in the morning because it looked like a morning time alone these things happen. So I went to the bathroom and I had my bloody show, as they call it. So blood start come out. I mean, I said, not at all. So I called and they said my doctor couldn't see me the same day because she was in a different location. So they sent me to a location that was closest to me, which I've been there before. So when I went and I was telling the OB there what I was experiencing, and I started telling her that it's been happening for like a week now, on and off, and she's like, she's not taking any chances because that don't sound right. Because when you start lose your when your water break and you start lose it, she said there is 2 layers. The first layer is like I'm having a leak in the first layer of the water. So she was like, I'm not taking any chances. I'm sending you to labor and delivery today. I was 37 weeks plus 2 days. So I had like 2 weeks and 5 days left for my due date. Alright, so I was like, okay. I called my husband. He left work and he we went home. I grabbed my hospital bag, which my suitcase, which you guys already saw that video that it was already packed. The car seat was already installed in the car. We actually installed the car seat the Thursday, and then the following Tuesday. Okay, mama? It happened the following Tuesday, and then I went to the doctor the Thursday. So 1 week after we installed the car seat. So just grab my bag, I grabbed a few things, and I was like, okay, labor and delivery, here I come. She said she's gonna induce me because she don't want the baby to catch an infection because of the fluid is leaking out. She said she send them down, then they will check me, because she said it is very hard to kind of test the fluid for say it a leak. So that's the thing that's actually leaking. So she's not taking any chances, but the way I'm explaining it to her, plus I already lost my mucus plug and I already had my bloody show. Mind I tell you, I was just 1 centimeter dilated, 50% the face. So me not nowhere near labor. So I would probably, if I wasn't leaking fluid, I would probably go up to my due date. Probably. Anyways, God always have a different plan. So went to labor and delivery. They didn't even bring me into the room, the triage, to check me. They just gave me a room instantly. Anyways, they started me on Pitocin. You know, you go in, they come in your room, they do the registration, they set up all of the drip, they explained every single thing to you before they did what they were going to do. So even if they put on 1 drip, The matter say, oh, we're putting on a drip and this is so you don't get dehydrated and blah blah blah, all that the works. So they told me that they were gonna put me on Pitocin to help with dilation. Yeah, so we're in the room and me and my husband did a laugh with pea soup. Anyways, we did a laugh and a talk and everything. This was like probably I think I got there like 2 o'clock. I think I got there like 2 o'clock, and then so the whole process started like 3 o'clock, like an hour after. So my first nurse that I had was a Jamaican, which was actually really nice. All the nurses and doctors there were extremely nice, and it's like, you know, when somebody love what they're doing, so you can say that they love their jobs. So that was pretty good for me. That was a really good experience. So about 3 o'clock everything started. 5 o'clock, maybe like 2 hours after, 5 o'clock, start feel like a contraction coming on a little bit closer and closer. So the Pitocin just start work. Yep. But these contractions, they were not like anything out of the ordinary. They were just like a little pain. It wasn't nothing big, no big deal. So I had already showered and everything, so I was just here. I lie down in the bed and I tell my husband, so I can't lie down no more. I need to like move around or something. So the nurse went for 2 balls and I put them between my legs, and I was there lying down till I start get uncomfortable. Pain start get a little bit more intense. Then I got up, I went on one of the balls to sit, and my husband was there rubbing. Anyway, I rubbed my back and I do him like a thing. Yeah. So after that, about 6 o'clock, cause all of this happened like in about 1 hour, 1.5 hours after. So like from 3 to 6. Yeah, 6:30 thereabout. The doctor come back in and she said, okay, let me check you because the contractions are getting a little bit stronger. I was only 3 centimeters dilated. So she asked me if I wanted something for the pain. It wasn't an epidural, it was just something for the pain to help because the contractions were getting stronger. So I was like, yeah, sure. And she gave me something for the pain. Guys, let me tell you this. You see? What, I don't even remember what it was. But if that is the way people feel when they're high, I do not want to ever again be high. Because I can tell you, I was higher than a kite. Me high than a kite. Not even weed no make you high so. But my daddy say, no man. I was like, babe, me high. Me say me like high. And he start laugh. He laugh after me and I say, you high? He say, yes, be high. Me can't even I couldn't even keep my eyes open. That's how high I was. Like, I mean, in my head, I'm like, what the hell? But it did help with the pain. And then when it touched like 7 o'clock, that time, pain no start. I didn't start to feel pain. Pain start clot me. Like left, right, and center. I mean, I said, no man, then contraction I come too fast. And then after like 8 o'clock, I was like, babe, I can't do this no more. I really can't. Because the nurses, they came checking on me and they were like, are you okay? You want more pain meds? You want the epidural? I said, no, I don't want it. And I did it. I said, all right, fine. And I said, all right, breathe. And the nurse did it and they tell us, oh, breathe through the contraction. Breathe through the contraction. And I try breathe through the contractions, you know. But the contraction them better than me. Because that is a rotted pain. One at the time I remember saying to my husband, I was like, babes, I don't remember feel them pain when me have Jelani, you know. Them pain are new. And I can say him never find the humor in it because him just look sorry for me. And him just sit down and him look, and one at the time he come and he rub my back and he must say, where you want? And I say, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do, but it hurt. And he was there rubbing my back, which was really helping. And then it wear off. And then the contraction was like 2 minutes apart. I said, Jesus Christ. I said, babes, I can't take this no more. But I can tell you guys, the only thing I was thinking about was me there Jamaica on the beach. That was the image that was in my head. Me there Jamaica on the beach. Every time the contraction come, me there Jamaica on the beach. Me there Jamaica on the beach. And me say tears around my eye. And all I was saying in my head, me there Jamaica on the beach. This is for Jalea, me go see her soon. Me there Jamaica on the beach. This is for Jalea, me go see her soon. That is the only thing I was saying. I may picture the water. Me I try breathe, because all the nurse tell me say breathe through the contraction. When I tell me want, I swear to God, I was going to say, lady, if me didn't breathe, me that dead. Stop telling me to breathe. But you know, I just listened and I tried everything that they told me. So till like 8:30, or it was like 9 o'clock now, and they were like 1 minute. Cause me I look on the clock, you know, every time the clock tick, me I look on the clock and me I say, Jesus Christ, no man, this can't real. And the pain, it was so painful. Anyways, after that, the nurse came back about 9:30 and she said to me, say, you want the epidural? I said, nurse, right now, the way me feel, give me anything, give me everything. Anything will make the pain go away. I said, give me everything. And she said, all right, she's gonna call the anesthesiologist. And he come. When him come now, this is like 9:30. Yeah, this was like 9:30. He come and he go like he want to read me my Miranda rights. I said, in my head, I said, what did the man know say me I feel pain, do God? Them your time, the contractions were not 2 minutes nor 1 minute. Then feel like every 30 seconds then come. And she was, after the nurse checked me, she was like, oh, we're at 8 centimeters. I'm like, what? And she said, yeah, you're 8 centimeters. So guys, from 6:30 to 9 o'clock, me jump from 3 centimeters to 8 centimeters. So that was like quick. She was like, oh my God, you're at 8 centimeters. So when the anesthesiologist come and him did it, and him go like he want to read me my rights. And I said, Jesus Christ, the man just give me the damn no man. Anyways, he was there and he said, read what I need to read. And I set up in needle them and I set up everything. And I said, this man knows that he might come give me one injection. And he not even say making set up in things them before he come in my room. That all of that I run through my head. And I was like, okay. And the contraction come and the nurse was there and she hold on for my shoulder and she tried to explain everything to me. Said, oh, when he come and he doing thing, like, don't move. Even if you feel the contractions, don't move, just breathe, just listen to my voice and do everything. I mean, I'm telling you guys, that nurse is a heaven sent, because her voice was so soothing, so nice, and her voice, she how can I explain it? She make you want to listen to what she's saying. She don't rush you. She make you feel like, yeah, you can do this. Like, yeah, you can do it. And she just encourage you and you just feel so comfortable that you want to listen to everything when she says, because when you listen to her, her voice will calm you. Plus, yeah, try to do everything when she does. So it's like the whole experience is like you feeling like you feel less pain. But it was just a mental thing. So him did and prepare. And she said to him, so you need to hurry up. She's 8 centimeters dilated. We are about to have a baby. And the man they still doing slow business till the nurse said to himself, listen to me, you have 20 seconds before the next contraction. So you see, when she take a deep breath, you need to do your thing. And she was not joking. So they give me the epidural. Fine. 5 minutes after they give me the epidural, Jaliaban. 5 minutes, like the epidural just sit in. I'm kind of feel like a relief. The pain was there still, but it wasn't terrible. And I was like, nurse, I can't hold this no more. Me need for push. And she said, all right, let you check me. I was 10 centimeters when she checked me. And she said, all right. The doctor, I guess the doctor was outside, and the doctor come in, you know, then pull out the bed, pull out the bed thing, then draw the cart. She wash her and put on her sterile glove and all of that, and then prepare everything. Like about 3 nurses and 1 doctor was in there, I think so, yeah. And she said to me, okay, we're ready to have a baby. And then she said, all right, when you feel the next contraction, push. So I felt it and I push, and she's like, all right, I see the crown, and I see the, no, they have this thing that they call sunny side up, where the baby is face up instead of face down. And she's like, oh my god, the baby is face up and this is gonna be terrible. By the time the lady says so, and she do like this, because I felt it when she do like this, and Jalia just turned her head down the way how she's supposed to born. Who could it be but Jesus? And she was like, oh my god, this is such a good baby. She actually turned the way that she's supposed to be born. I was like, yeah. And like, all right, the next contraction is coming up, because they can actually see it on the screen that they have, because they have this thing on your belly where they can actually see when you're having another contraction. And she said, when you feel it, push. She said, push, 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 push. And she did it, and she said, and guys, 1 push, head out. And she said, hold it, don't move. And then she said, when you feel the next contraction, I will tell you when to push. And we feel the next contraction, and she said, push. I'm a push. And she was there, and she did this, and like she was doing something with her hand, but I could feel it. And I guess she let the baby push out herself, and she pushed right out. And then Jalia come out. She never did a cry. Nothing never do her. She was breathing fine and everything. And then a couple seconds after, she started crying, and she put her on my chest. And guys, I can tell you this, best feeling ever. And my husband was behind me. Later on in the night, he was like, oh my god, this is such a miracle. And he almost cried. So I say, why you never cry? You should have cried, but me take a picture. Even though I know I couldn't take no picture because I was in so much pain, but it was a relief. So I wanted to see the placenta. So one of the nurses that was there, she brought it over to me, and she was there, and she was lifting it up, and she was turning it out, and she was showing me where the baby was and all of that. So yeah, we cut the navel string, and we were there doing skin to skin for like probably like an hour with the baby. Them take her away or clean her up and give her back to me, and we were there in the room for a good while. Then the nurse came back, and she said to me like, if I can't feel my legs when I stand, she's gonna help me to stand up, and if I can't feel my legs, they're gonna have to put a catheter in. Guys, if you don't know what a catheter is, one little tube where them put in your vagina, not inside where the baby come out, but where you pee from, the little hole there. Then put a tube in it, and it leak out the urine out of your bladder, so it go right up to your body, your bladder. No, me don't want that in me. Me go nursing school, and me know what that look like. Me know it look like when them a clean it, and every minute them have to go come up and they are clean, or change the bag. I mean, say, God, my foot are gonna move today. Plus, I wasn't on the epidural for a long time, because when you're on the epidural and you get the full length of the epidural, your foot dead. Like, you can't walk or do anything. I'm saying, nurse, I really don't want a catheter. And she said, well, you have to pee for me and you have to walk for me. I'm like, okay. So she go away and come back an hour. Alright, when she come back, she said, alright, I'm gonna help you. So she and hubby help me up. I walk fine. I still feel a little tingling in my foot. She told me so that's normal. And I walk to the bathroom. I walked to the bathroom and I peed. I was like, my bladder is full. I need to pee. And she said, you really don't want that epidural? You really don't want that catheter? Anyways, she gave me like the postmortem care stuff. So this peri bottle where I should have brought it in here to show you guys. Anyway, she gave me a peri bottle. You fill it with warm water, you put soap in it, and you squirt it down there. So she showed me how to do it, and she said every time you use the bathroom, just do that. She gave me a spray to see if you have any pain, you can use that spray it down there, and it numbs the area. So with Jalia did not get any tear, thankfully for that. Jelani, I got really bad tears, inside outside stitches. So that was a good part of it. My recovery was wonderful. When they bring you into like a different room other than the delivery room, yeah, they brought me into that room, me and hubby, and we go like one different section of the hospital. Then, you know, we were in the room, and you know, you have your own privacy. Doctor come and check on you, them check you, then push your belly to make sure say your uterus going down, all of that. And all the nurses and the doctors were wonderful. Don't really want to call nobody name because you know not everyone wants their name to be called, so I'm not going to call anyone's name. But I was super excited to know that Jalia was healthy. Nothing was wrong with her, but she's such a tiny little baby, which is fine with me because you know baby not really stay grown. They always grow fast. As Jamaicans say, baby not stay grown, which means babies grow fast. So yeah guys, that was my story for the first 24 hours, 24 to 48 hours. I'm not sleep. Right, for the first 24 hours I'm not sleep. I couldn't sleep. After my hour I could not sleep at all. I was so tired that I couldn't sleep at all. But the following day I got some sleep because they came and they took her to the nursery, and they said they're gonna keep her there because they're gonna run some tests like hearing tests, vision tests, I guess all of those tests that they need to run to make sure she's okay so that she can be discharged. So they took her for the night and I actually slept, but every minute I open my eye I look if they might carry her back. So yeah, so that's it guys. Thank you for listening to my story. Nothing traumatic more than the fact say my water did a leak and I knew that something was wrong, because the thing is, as a woman you have to know your body to know that something is off, right? So I knew something was off, so good thing that I went and I checked. So for all you mommies out there that you're pregnant, whatever the sign is, call your doctor. Them not care if you call them 1 million times. The emergency room don't care if you come in 1 million times. They want to know that you came in and everything is okay. Them check you and them send you home. They prefer you to do that than you don't do anything and then you regret it. Because me no ram for call them. Sometimes I feel annoyed, like me annoy them, but I still call them and them say I must still call them no matter what. Even the answering service at in the night time, still call. So yeah guys, so that's my little story. This is my little angel right here, 2 weeks. So thank you guys for watching, and remember to be kind and always believe in yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Guys, I want to say thank you for 500 subscribers. Road to 1,000, here we come.